Hello and welcome everyone to a new YouTube video here on my channel. Today we have a really low and fast and budget friendly deck for you. It is mono white artifact. I do like artifacts, I always liked artifacts, and I'm always happy to try out some decks with it. So if you like this type of deck, just let me know in the comments. Always feel free to subscribe and follow, would appreciate it. You can also find me on Twitch and say hi. It would be really cool to see how people from YouTube come first time to Twitch. I would like to know if that actually happens. And if not, I wish you fun with the video. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy. So this is the deck we're going to play today. It is really simple. Attack, 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 attack. Make some creature bigger. Attack and attack. And there are many new cards from the new set. So if you looking for a bit more budget friendly deck, this could be the deck you're looking for. This is the main version. I will go in detail what you could change. But yeah, let's go over it. We have many 1-drops because we're an aggressive deck. We play 4 Hotshot Mechanic, which is a 1-mana 2/1. And Hotshot Mechanic choose vehicle as thought its power were 2 or greater. This is already a Savannah Lion, plus it also crews the Bankbuster, which is just one of the best cards in Standard. So you would like to have 4 of them in deck. It's a 4/4. It draws you cards. It crews. It's doing a lot of things, right? Then we also play the new Skrelv, Defector Mite, the 1-mana 1/1 legendary creature from the new set. It has Toxic 1. It cannot block, but it's really good at protecting your other creatures because you can pay a Phyrexia mana and then you can choose a color. Another target creature you control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that color until the end of turn. It can also not be blocked by creature of that color this turn, so you can actually sneak through, which is really nice with this one. Then we play also 3 Yotian Frontliner, 1-mana 1/1. It has Unnerve, so we can replay it, which is nice for some other cards we have, because we have cards that have effects when artifact comes into play or when you cast an artifact. And whenever this one attacks, another target creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. On 2 we have 4 Patchwork Automaton, which is a 2-mana 1/1. Ward 2, which is really good. If you get this early in, it's hard for opponent to actually get rid of this. I mean, sure, they can sacrifice, have sacrifice spell or something like that, or board wipes, but whenever you cast an artifact spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Patchwork Automaton. So this one grows really fast with our cheap artifact curves. Then we have also a new card here, Mandible Justiciar. It's a 2-mana 2/1 lifelink. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Mandible Justiciar gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. So this card is also good against mono red because you can pump it, attack, and get a lifelink. And even if you pay mana to get through with this, you still get life back. So it's kind of nice. And yeah, if you miss some rares, you can up here to 4 for sure. We also play 4 Michiko's Reign of Truth, which is a 2-mana Saga enchantment. And on the first and second step, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact and or enchantment we control. So this one is huge. This one buffs a creature to maybe like a 7/7. And with the Might, it could become unblockable, so really strong. And in the end, exile the Saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed. And the transformation is the Portrait of Michiko, which is a creature, human noble, and it has +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment we control. We control a lot. So this is the 2 slot here. On the 3 slot we play the new Annex Sentry, which is a 3-mana 1/4 Toxic 1 artifact creature. You can also play 4 of this if you miss some rares. I think this is like, most of the cards you can be flexible, right? But this one you can definitely add one more. When Annex Sentry enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until Annex Sentry leaves the battlefield. This one is good to maybe get rid of a Bankbuster or a creature that can block, so we can go still through with our cheaper creature. So depending on the meta, play 4. We also play Kayla's Reconstruction, which is one of the ways where we can win maybe from behind. If we draw this spell and then just pop this and we basically play most of our cards, we can look at the top 7 cards of our library, put up to X artifact and or creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So this is really good just to refill the board, and yeah, late game really strong. If you don't have this one, it's still possible in a budget version for sure, and let me know if you want to see the budget version of this deck. I also built that one. And then we play 3 Plated Onslaught, which is a 5-mana affinity for artifact instant spells. Creature we control get +1, +2/+1 until end of turn. So if you have a big board, right, Bam, swing, win. Then we also play 4 Steel Seraph. This is such a strong card in this deck. It's a 6 mana or prototype for 3. Which would be a 3/3, and for 6 it's a 5/4. It's flying, and at the beginning of our combat and your turn, target creature you control gains your choice of flying, vigilance, and lifelink. So also another way to gain lifelink, and technically you can also just play this for free, which is something you do most of the case. Then we have 16 planes here. We have 3 Mirrex. Mirrex gives us another way to create artifact tokens, which is really nice, right? So end step, if something dies, we still are able to create the 1/1 colorless mirror tokens. And this is also nice because it pumps this card here as well. And here as well. Then we also have Mishra's Foundry, a land that can attack, which is definitely nice. It becomes an assembly worker artifact again, this makes this one stronger as well, and this one stronger as well. So definitely some nice ways to also attack if there's a board wipe. And yeah, it goes well against mono red because of the life gain. And yeah, I would say we just jump into games, and I think I enjoy the deck. It's a fun deck. Please let me know if you want to see some budget versions, like for the new people, or if you just start at Magic again and you don't have a lot of wildcards. You would like me to build some more budget decks that are still kind of competitive, like this one, or what is your preference? So please let me know in the comments. And with no further ado, enjoy the games. Decent-ish curve. We play so many 1-drops. Not finding one is a bit awkward, but mono red. Yeah. This is Ward. This is harder to deal with, so we definitely drop this early on. Then we go with the Annex on that one. We take it. We do have a decent amount of lifelink here, or is it too greedy? It is too greedy. It is definitely too greedy. But sometimes greedy is good. We still have a Steel Seraph here, and we try to get a Patchwork Automation with some lifelink in next turn. If they attack here, they clearly have a 3 damage spell. Okay, that's not too bad. That would be... what? I think... we block? Did I miss something there? Yep. The lifelink on that side is really strong, especially if the Seraph here, we can also give this one lifelink. So against this type of whatever it is, I think we're in a decent position. Okay, we lose the lifelinker here, that's fine. We take it. We get a lot of life this turn, so that should be fine. Yep. That's too much, too much, too much. Artifacts, artifacts. Tyrannet. Tyrannet? Tyrannite? I don't know. But one of these. That's okay. It's super awkward, but it is okay. Sometimes, you know, it's one of those. Okay. Bankbuster here. Bankbuster! And yeah, we have a Sentry if they have something. Soldiers. That's gonna be interesting. Don't care about that one. I mean, we do, but like. I mean, sure, there are other soldiers that are annoying, but yeah, maybe this one was not that important. Like, the flyer is worse. Brutal Guitar, okay. It's annoying. That is annoying. Let's draw something. That's okay for next turn. This one is really nice because the can't be blocked by creatures, super good. But yeah, this is an interesting one. Who's faster is the question, right? We do have a lot of lands, so Brutal Qatar is clearly the better card than this, but this is not an artifact. So yeah, they have the curve. They have the curve. They know how to play this game over there. But then we can still go off, right? We do have lifelink in the game as well. If they attack with everything, we double block the Qatar. So this is okay. Take 2. So they don't draw a card, which I like. Okay, let's pump our stuff really high. This one. Let's go in here. It suddenly exploded, huh? Like, this is the deck. It suddenly goes super fast. And here also, we have the Mirrex to trigger the automation. We also have this one. So there's a lot of things we can do. There's a lot of things we can do. And they're already on 10. We get a +1/+1 here. We can make sure they cannot really block well. So depending how they attack, we maybe get a free attack of an automation directly onto opponents. And that would be quite nice. Sure. Like, it is scary, right? Like, it is definitely scary to see like this wall of artifacts on the other side. Okay, they have a good hand. They have a good hand, but let's see how we can get through this. This is a really good draw. So, same as usual. Crew. We can pump a lot here. So the question is, do we survive the turn, right? And we can attack with everything. We can attack with everything. They have 4 blockers. Can make a token, pump them to 5/5, or we just attack with everything and just trade the board in our favor. I mean, we'd lose the Mite here. But would we care? Would we care? I think we have to plus the Mite here as well, so I think we're gonna do it like this. I think overall okay, sure, that's a decent thing to do. It gives them way more blockers and they redraw. But let's see how they block, because they know there's a huge wave coming. Do we have Onslaught on our hand or not? That's always the question in this position. Okay, so we get this one. That is perfect. That is perfect for us already. So go in is definitely the play here. They think maybe we just want to play around Mirrex and hope that they don't have it. And this one so far is lethal. And bam. That's it. Defeated soldiers as artifacts. We mulligan this. We need 2 lands. 2 lands is needed. We go with this first, just to protect, but we don't know yet what we face. It is -1 damage, but... Patchwork Automation we don't have to protect right now, because this one usually sticks, because of the Ward 2 early on, which is nice. They can get rid of the Mite here. That's for sure doable. We get with lifelink. Oh, Vigilance. Yeah, that is when you press the wrong one. Okay, we keep our Mite here. If they have the 3 damage for everything, that would be the most painful one to have here. Would be the most painful one. Doesn't work. Well, they had the best card against us, so not much to do. If they have Brotherhood's End, obviously, like, not much to do. If they have 2 of them, then GG. You did really well. You outplayed me big time. Okay, they didn't, so that's okay. We take this one. Keep trying to push in damage here. 11. Yeah, next attack actually is a lot of damage. So if we kind of survive this... Of course the protection didn't work because it does damage to all. But like maybe each. I didn't read the card, so... Okay, let's see how much damage we can actually do next turn. Huh. Do they have a counter or not? Let's make them have it. Let's make them have it. Magic rule number 1. Let's make them have it. Since we have an Unearther, and we can attack again, I think it's still okay to do it here. Oh, they gain life, which is annoying. They found a card on top of that, which is even more annoying. Well, opponent is good at drawing cards. Well played, sir. Well played. That is okay. Gale 9, it's not easy. You do take a lot of damage. Wanna get some life gain here? Trying to push as much as we can. And 5. They need to find. Okay, maybe they find a Brother's End, and then we have a problem. Did they find it? That was really fast. Like, that's what. Like, the moment they do something like this is a snap, right? They have a board wipe. Like, the only way you would do like snap this fast is if you have a board wipe. It's kind of what it is. Like, that was so fast. Chess guy control. Two mana open. Poof. If they resolve something big, that's it, right? Like, usually turn 3, Brother's End, and then turn 5, depopulate. That's usually it, right? And we cannot deal with this stupid Forge right now. So they could have a life draw, like they could have many things. But we could win the game with some top decks. Could put them on 4. I think it's still better. And make an extra Mite. Okay. There's still one chance next turn.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
But it's super slim. Yeah, it's. I think they managed. Like the double board wipe is just too strong. It's a really fast hand, but yeah, being on the play would be nice, but you cannot have everything. Mishra's Foundries are really nice. Okay, so it's the mono white, the big mono white. It's gonna be interesting here. Probably, yeah. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of obvious what they will choose. But yeah. Here we go. I have a card twice on my hand, right? What will you play? Choose here. Did not expect that. This is interesting. Can double spell next turn. I mean, if I play this, I get a 4/3. That I do want to actually have more artifacts in first. Usually I don't have stuff to deal with this. Usually they don't have like the spot removal kind of cards, expect if they play the Cabal kind of thing. You don't block here. I think they may play a Wanderer here, which is still fine. It's still a big attack. Other than that, usually there is no direct removal in these type of decks. So now they cannot even Wanderer here. They can Wanderer on my Mite though. They could do that. But we put them on 9. Okay, here's the Wanderer. They have to take out my Mite. Mite is too much here.
Almost sad to see you.
Let's see how far we can go here. Let's see. We keep attacking, that is for sure. We have a good attack next turn as well, and we can play both cards.
We've got the edge in this
We
fight.
take 4. I mean, of course. So now it's still the life linker we're gonna do. That's a good draw. It's gonna be, oh, that's interesting. It has to be the life linker. I mean, they lose a 1/1, but we get a lot of life, so that's okay. And we have a Mite again, so can push in some damage. We're on 28 life. There's a lot of good top decks we can draw here. And Truth will be really strong. So that's quite nice. Kayla, Reconstruction is also good, but we do want to have more mana to actually play this well. Like, doing this for one is just not it. Okay, they're scared of that one.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Not sure if that was correct. Okay, maybe correct. Okay, let's see how much damage we can put in next turn. Our Mite has to survive. So the problem is this one can play this one again. And they have the ward cost. So we have to attack without Mite. Without using Mite, which is a bit annoying. This is interesting. It's an interesting draw. It's probably just a 1-1. We still have position, of course, they have power gun here, but we have a 6/6 enchantment as well. Can draw cards there if they want to. They become stronger, but the Might here is still the card we need. If they cannot attack, it's too risky. Okay. Sure. 4 mana. So now Wanderer doesn't work on automation right now, which is good. Do they have the answer for Might? This Might does so much work. Okay, sure. They have a lot of tokens, so it's not so cool. Not so cool. You could also sacrifice the Frontier, replay them, unnerf them to make automation strong, but we really need like that punch hit. That's the most important part. Because they do have a lot of blocker. So, I can attack with the 7/7, but it will die. If I attack with the 7/7, they have to block with 3 creatures. If I attack with the little ones, then they block, 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 and no real damage comes through. So we will not attack here. The only way to win this is if we actually go through with a big attack. And this one doesn't work with Wonder, which is nice. I should have attacked there. I'm stupid. I should have attacked there with the 7/7. I was too scared, I think. Especially if they tap out, I should do it. Like, that's... Yeah, I have to do it. I have to use my Might. Yeah, now... Yeah, I should have done before. That's on me. That's on me. Definitely could have done a good attack there. This is all white, right? Yeah, that's too stupid. It's a good draw. Do we need the mana? Think if we attack, we cannot attack with everything. That one is too late. So it's actually fine with this. If they have the Wanderer, they have the Wanderer. Put them on 8. Yeah, I should have attacked before. I think I maybe lose this now because of this. Okay, another Bankbuster, that's fine. Right now we have lethal. Definitely should have attacked. So guys, listen, that was a mistake, okay? Streamer, YouTuber right now, made a mistake. We have enough life here. If we make this to an artifact, this becomes an 8/8. We can also attack with these and pump this. They can use the Bankbuster to block now. Which is annoying. So I could try to bait it. I could make this one. It's one, not, it's not enough. It would be 1. So I mean, I have to get rid of Bankbuster here, right? Let's just... It's probably still better. So we get rid of the Bankbuster. But yeah, I think that one attack there cost me maybe the game, so at least we get rid of it. So they still need to find an answer. As long as our Mite is alive, we're good. And maybe they do like a desperate swing at one point. It would be cool to have 2 Mites to protect each other. Okay, they can replay Bankbuster though, so that's a problem. That is a problem. They have a lot of creatures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they have a little bit more. So now is the question, do we go white? We could go white. If they make a mistake on attacking, maybe we can do something, but the Bankbuster there's the main problem. We need this one. We need to fight a Sentry here. If we find a Sentry, then they have to activate Bankbuster, and then they cannot get it back. So Sentry is the main thing. They could obviously attack with a lot, but they would lose some, which is still nice. Okay. That's really risky. They probably bought wipe here. The only logical reason to do this is bot wipe. Or am I wrong? I have 2 unearthers. That's an interesting position. Do they have board wipe? Be kinda risky. I would lose this, but I have 2 on Earth. Which would be lethal, right? But it's not a Mite. Would actually not be lethal. That's a bit unfortunate. So I take 5 for sure. Okay, it is what it is. They get lifelink here. Six, 9, 14, huh? That's an interesting one. Not too happy about it, but it would be lethal in the attack back. Oh, actually just happened here. Can we go to 6? I wonder how they do this now. I mean, like... Huh? I'm really confused here. Like, they just dead. They literally dead. That's, what do they have on their hand for 3 mana that can protect them here? Don't think anything. Even if they remove the one on our hand, we still just play it. Right? I don't know if that attack was smart. I think I made a mistake by not attacking there, but I mean, somehow it still worked. You can do the calculation. That's interesting. We can play 1 Frontier and still play Onslaught, by the way. I don't get it. I'm just not getting it. Like, this alone is lethal now. What is their hand? I mean, we push everything really hard. This one costs ward, so they have to block that, I cannot imagine. What am I not seeing here? Yeah, okay. I think they just didn't realize what's happening, right? Yeah? What was this game? Oh man. Well, we won. That counts. Cannot be too mad about the birds. They're funny with the head, like... They are funny. We can attack here. This one usually they cannot kill turn 2. So it's definitely an attack there. We just keep curving here. Yeah, they get rid of that, that makes sense. Not much we can do about it. Keep curving. You. Lifelink. Attack. They're still hard. These Ward 2 cards are really, really good. Blast Zone, okay. It's a Blasty. Each. That's quite interesting. Flyer, something that gets bigger. Depends what we draw, right? Depends what we draw. If we draw another cheap spell, I think we do this. It always depends what we draw there. I mean, we could have pushed one more damage and we want to maximize the damage we do. If they have a board wipe, they have a board wipe here. Okay, we get a poison counter. Okay, we get another poison counter. We're on 3. Not perfect, but... I mean, it does probably matter lifelink here, but yeah, let's go in. So this is some sort of poison deck, huh? Without the creatures. Okay, they draw 2 cards, that's good, they're on 2. Their mana base is a bit tricky. And yeah, that's it. That was a fast one. That was a really fast one. Sometimes this deck curves out so fast. So we had some good games with the deck, and yeah, as I said in the beginning, I think I just want to go over the things I would change after the video. I think I would put in 4 Sentry, I would cut 1 Onslaught. That is definitely something I would do, because I think this could be overkill. But I think once you curve out of this deck, it's hard to really deal with it, and it goes well against mono red, so that is something I really like. And yeah, I would say let me know if you tried it. Again, if you want some budget decks, what do you think about the deck, best of 1, best of 3, what would you like to see? I'm still trying to pop out more YouTube content, and soon the production will also be better. I'm moving to Japan again, so I already ordered many new things. And yeah, if you watched it to the end, let me know, and I wish you all a great day or evening, no matter where you are. Have a good one.